Okay, so if you're thinking to build some startup, I have a lot of ideas while I was building my application. I think this is one of the like really provide the high margin as well as the highest churn, and really solves the base layer problem for all the developers as well as for the all the companies. The first thing, what you can do is like there is the services which you can take it from AWS, wrap it up, provide the API to the companies, and they're gonna pay it for that, because no developers or no companies create everything from the scratch. They want something on the top of that they can build it, because their primary objective is to solving the x problem, but to solving the x they're not going to be solve it the base layer problem, because that's not their focusing. So there's the opportunity where you can build the startup idea. The first is I've just wrote it down some of the ideas. The first is the interview bot service, where you can, so in my previous video I've explained STT, TTS, and the transcribe service. So what you can do is like you can provide the STT service, TTS service, transcribe service, and pack it up and provide the interview bot. So there's a lot of interview AI note taking bots services. They really need it. So this is like a growing market. You can take it, you can build the service on the top of AWS, Supabase, and all the services, pack it up, provide the API, and you can charge it on the usage basis. So it is one of the great idea. The second is the deep developer documentation tool. So this is like lowest one, but it's really provides you, if you can provide a real value to the user. So like the easiest to implement, but high value honestly. So the one is the deep like documentation tool, where you can provide the easiest documentation like a Notion. Like there's example like Gitbook, Mentify, they provide it, and you can charge it on the basis of the customization you can provide and the branding you can provide, and it's not less than like $50 a month. This is really good business. The third is API email service, where you can see like recent.ai how they are doing. You have to provide a certain value with each of these ideas to make sure that people are going to pay for that. So make it super easy, make it easy to implement, provide your API with no errors. The people are gonna, like developers and the companies, gonna buy it for sure. These are like a basic wraps of a different AI services. You just wrap it, provide the API, and boom. I just wrote it down the other. The category third is the communication infrastructure. So if you see transactional WhatsApp APIs, like where you can send the WhatsApp message by APIs for OTP bookings, confirmation reminders. This is huge in India. You can use it. This is like really good. This is bigger than what you can think. But if you see in the US market, there's like Tulio, but in India, there's like no one is doing this. So you can do this. The other one is like API renting, email rendering API, where you can write email in API, React or HTML. API render the pixel perfect across all the clients: Gmail, Hotspot, Outlook, Apple email, screenshot. Really create a difference if you can provide and include that. The third one is fourth one is the data and compliance infrastructure, where you can provide the GDPR consent APIs, manage consent, cookie consent, data deletion request, all this, and you can build it from the Cloud, drag and drop kind of a infrastructure, like a tool. A lot of companies are willing to pay for these, because these comes into a certain rules and regulation. They have to come into the compliance to so these are like super good. But if you see India specific opportunity, there's like GST invoice APIs, API payment links APIs, Aadhaar card and DigiLocker verification API. Give it, it's like super easy to build and high value, because Indian market really need it. The WhatsApp hiring bot, where you can screen the candidates over the WhatsApp and send the email, and you can just link it, just go and do the Claude, and it's gonna build it. Just put everything together and sell it. These are like simplest ideas for the startup, and you can build it in just in a weekend with the help of AI and just start selling. Peace. Bye.